families. Hello, my littles. So happy to see you. Thank you for coming to Storytime. Thank you for joining me today. Guess what? We're going to read a Dr. Seuss book today. We're going to read One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. And that is by Dr. Seuss. And you can usually identify Dr. Seuss books by the cat with the hat, the cat in the hat. And the hat is striped with white and red, and he has a bow tie on. And I'm going to be reading many of these books to you because I was gifted from a neighbor next door the collection of Dr. Seuss. So there's Green Eggs and Ham, Fox and Socks, Hop on Pop, and the Cat in the Hat. So thank you, Mr. Pertuo, for helping the children and allowing me to borrow these books for our story time. So I appreciate that. And if you have a book that you would like for me to read, just let your mom or dad know, and they will message me and I'll see if I have it. And if I don't, I'll get it and I'll hopefully read it to you, okay? But first, I wanted to show you what I got the other day. And you know I love plants because you can see all my plants here, but I have plants all around the house. And this plant, can you tell me what you think this plant is called? Well, some of you may remember that we had this plant in our garden a couple years ago, but this plant is also used not just for looking at and being beautiful, it's also used for medicine. Do we remember the name of this plant? This plant is called an aloe plant, and the aloe plant is very beautiful, and if you feel the long leaves, they have spines on them, so they're a little prickly, not too prickly, but a little bit. They're sort of soft prickles, and they have a texture to them that feels like like your own body, like skin. And inside it's squishy. And it's squishy because inside there is a gooiness that is a little bit white and green that you can put onto your skin. And you may remember if you've gotten a sunburn, your mom or dad may go to the store and get a bottle of aloe and then they rub it on your burn. So this is just like that, except for in its purest form. And I'm not going to do it to this plant because I love it so much and I want it to grow just a little bit more. But you would snap off a little bit of the plant, either the tip or at the base, and then you would squeeze out that inner gooiness that's inside of this plant, and then you could rub it on your skin. And if you have a burn or a cut or a bug bite, or if you have an owie, sometimes, and most of the time, that aloe will help to heal your wound. And so sometimes I go out in my garden because I have several of these plants, and I have a bigger plant actually just around the corner. And I'll just snap off a little bit and put it on my owl, and a couple days later, totally fine. It will help to heal it. It will help to keep it from getting infected. It's an amazing plant. So another beautiful thing about this plant is that it cleans the air so well. If you have one of these plants in your house, it will take all of the things that are in the air that are not good for you to breathe, and it will store them into its body and produce beautiful oxygen for you. So this is one of my favorite plants. Well, this is my favorite plant, but aloe is a very useful plant to have to clean your air, but also to heal your body and then produce oxygen and also look absolutely stunning. And this plant is from a family called a succulent, and the succulents store the water inside of their leaves because they mostly grow in areas that are drier. And so why do you think they would need to have water stored in their leaves? I think some of you have it. It's so that the plant can survive for longer periods of time if there hasn't been any rain falling from the sky. So the rain falls from the sky, the plant drinks up that water through the roots, stores it into its leaves, and then saves it for a rainy day. Quote unquote, rainy day, for a day when there isn't rain and there's too much sun and it needs to produce its own food for itself. So these are phenomenal plants and I love them. Not only do I have my aloe plant, I just dropped it. And not only do I have my aloe plant, but I also have something that I use every day. And I wanted to share it with you because I have had this for a very long time, about 8 years. And this is my yoga mat. You may have seen a yoga mat from your mom or your dad or your loved one. And it is, this one happens to be just rubber that's thicker and soft. And one side is smooth and one side is sort of rougher. And for me right now, because this is an older mat, you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's been used quite a bit. And so I no longer use the smooth side. I actually use the rougher side. And this is a strap that helps me to carry it. I'm going to show you. If I want to go travel somewhere, I could just sling it onto my shoulder and take my yoga mat with me, and it's ready to go for wherever I want to go. But if you don't have a mat, you can do yoga anywhere. And I know lots of you do yoga. So I hope that you do go and find a space either with a mat or on your own, and you choose to do some meditation or some breathing or some yoga. So let's go ahead and start our story. But before we do, we have a couple of things that we need to get for our start, which is, that's right, Miss Jessica's lavender. I have been wanting and needing to calm my mind and calm my body. And in order to do that, I take deep breaths. And I'm going to invite you to take some deep breaths with me, okay? So we're going to sit up nice and tall. Put your shoulders back. Your head goes up towards the ceiling, and then you can either smell your hands if they have something beautiful in them. You can keep them here, or you can put them in your lap. But however you place your hands, you want to be relaxed. And then you're going to take a deep breath for 5 seconds. And then you're going to exhale for 5 seconds. So ready? Ready. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do it 2 more times so we're nice and calm for our story. Inhale. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time, and this time we get to be an animal. So in your mind, think of the animal you want to be. And inhale. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to exhale and meow. Do you know what kind of animal I was? You're right, I was a kitty. Let's go ahead and light our candles so we may start our story. I bet some of you have read One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. If you have, and you have the book at home, maybe you would like to follow along with me and put your hands on the words as I read them. If you do not have the book, that's okay. You can listen to my words and we can read together. Dr. Seuss, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. And it's a brand new book. No one has even opened this book. Here's the front. Look at all those interesting creatures. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, one fish, two fish. Where's the red fish? And black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. This one has a little star. This one has a little car. Say, what a lot of fish there are. Yes, some are red and some are blue. Some are old and some are new. Some are sad and some are glad. Some are very, very bad. Why are they sad and glad and bad? I don't know. Go ask your dad. Some are thin and some are fat. The fat one has a yellow hat. From there to here, from here to there, funny things are everywhere. Here are some who like to run. They run for fun in the hot, hot sun. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my, what a lot of funny things go by. Some have 2 feet, some have 4, some have 6, and some have more. Where do they come from? I can't say, but I bet they have come a long, long way. We see them come, we see them go. Some are fast and some are slow. Some are high and some are low. Not one of them is like another. Don't ask us why. Go ask your mother. So you can see that this book is a rhyming book. So sometimes you can finish the sentence. Let's see if you can try to finish the sentence before I do. Say, look at his fingers. 1, 2, 3. How many fingers do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 11? 11? This is something new. I wish I had 11 too. He has 11 fingers? How many fingers do you have? Bump, bump, bump. Did you ever ride a wump? We have a wump with just 1 hump, but we know a man called Mr. Gump, and Mr. Gump has 7 hump wumps. So if you like to go bump, bump, just jump on the hump of a wump of a gump. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they have a 1 hump gump. Who am I? My name is Ned. I do not like my little bed. This is no good. This is not right. My feet stick out of bed all night. And when I put them in, oh dear, my head sticks out the bed up here. Oh no. Joshua's growing out of his bed. He looks like that. Now he's getting so big and tall. We like our bike. It is made for 3. Our mic sits up in back, you see. We like our mic, and this is why Mike does all the work when the hills get high. So they like their mic. Their mic is this creature here, and he's on the back of the bike, and now Mike is doing all the hard work, pushing them up the hill. That's very kind of him. Hello there, Ned. How do you do? Tell me, what is new? How are things in your little bed? What is new? Please tell me, Ned. I do not like this bed at all. A lot of things have come to call: a cow, a dog, a cat, a mouse. Oh, what a bed. Oh, what a house. And so when I was growing up, and before then, they had telephones that were connected to the wall. This was called a receiver, and then this was the telephone cord. And so that's what they're talking on right now. And look at all the animals in his bed. Oh dear, I cannot hear. Will you please come over near? Will you please look in my ear? There must be something there, I fear. Say, look, a bird was in your ear. But he is out, so have no fear. Again, your ear can hear, my dear. Here he is saying, oops, there he is. What's in my ear? And here, oh, a bird flew out of his ear. What if you had a bird in your ear? That would be very silly. My hat is old, my teeth are gold. I have a bird I like to hold. My shoe is off and my foot is cold. My shoe is off and my foot is cold. I have a bird I like to hold. My hat is old, my teeth are gold. And now my story is all told. We took a look. We saw a nook. On his head he had a hook. On his hook he had a book. On his book was how to cook. We saw him sit and try to cook. He took a look at that book on the hook. But a nook can't read, so a nook can't cook. So what good to a nook is a hook, book, hook, cook, book. That tongue-tied my tongue a little bit. There he is. There is the nook reading a book on the hook, trying to cook. And he was reading a cookbook on a hook on the nook. The moon was out and we saw some sheep. We saw some sheep take a walk in their sleep. By the light of the moon, by the light of a star, they walked all night from near to far. I would never walk. I would take a car. I would rather walk. But they're maybe walk and then they're going to take a car. I do not like this one so well. All he does is yell, yell, yell. I will not have this one about. When he comes in, I put him out. This one is quiet as a mouse. I like to have him in the house. So here's the loud one. Shout, shout, shout. And here's the quiet one as a mouse. At our house, we open cans. We have to open many cans, and that is why we have a Zans. A Zans for cans is very good. Have you a Zans for cans? You should. There's a Zans. He's a can opener. I like to box. How I like to box. So every day I box a gox. In yellow socks, I box my gox. I box in yellow gox box socks. So here's a gox, and they like to box, and he's wearing yellow socks while he boxes the gox. It is fun to sing if you sing with a ying. My ying can sing like anything. I sing high and my ying sings low, and we are not too bad, you know. There they are singing. Do you like to sing in the shower or the bath? I do. This one, I think, is called a yink. He likes to wink. He likes to drink. He likes to drink and drink and drink. The things he likes to drink is ink. The ink he likes to drink is pink. He likes to wink and drink pink ink. So if you have a lot of ink, then you should get a yink, I think. Here's the yink. Drinking pink ink and winking. Can you wink? Let's see if you can wink. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wink. And sometimes I know I wink a lot in class and I'm not even aware that I do it. But let's try it again. Can you do the other eye? Oh, that was difficult for me. Some of you I know who can do both eyes. Let's try it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wink. And then other eye. Wink. It's good to practice both eyes. It's exercise for your eyeballs. Hop, hop, hop. I am a yop. All I like to do is hop from finger top to finger top. I hop from left to right. And then hop, hop. I hop right back again. I like to hop all day and night, from right to left and left to right. Why do I like to hop, hop, hop? I don't know. Go ask your pop. I think I might like to have one of these. They're so little. I want to yop. I do. Brush, 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 brush. Comb, 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 comb. Blue hair is fun to brush and comb. All girls who like to brush and comb should have a pet like this at home. How fun would that be? Girls or boys who like to brush, right? Who is this pet? Say he is wet. You never yet met a pet, I bet, as wet as they let this wet pet get. Oh no, he looks like he has a little rain hat, but he looks pretty wet. Did you ever fly a kite in bed? Did you ever walk with 10 cats on your head? Did you ever milk this kind of cow? Well, we can do it. We know how. If you never did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good. So here's all the pictures. The cats, the milking, flying a kite in bed. Maybe if you're camping. Hello? Hello, are you there? Hello? I called you up to say hello. I said hello. Can you hear me, Joe? Oh no, I cannot hear your call. I cannot hear your call at all. This is not good, and I know why. A mouse has cut the wire. Goodbye. Again, this was the telephones that I used to use well into my 20s, actually. From near to far, from here to there, funny things are everywhere. These yellow pets are called the Zeds. They have one hair up on their heads. Their hair grows fast, so fast they say they need a haircut every day. Look at them all getting in line to go get a little haircut. At our house, we play out back. We play a game called Ring the Gack. Would you like to play this game? Come down. We have the only gack in town. Here's their gack. And they're throwing the rings, and on top of his antlers, they are getting hooked onto each little branch of antler. Look what we found in the park in the dark. We will take him home. We will call him Clark. He will live at our house. He will grow and grow. Will our mother like this? We don't know. Uh-oh, they found it in the dark, in the park. Have you ever found something that you would really like to bring home? Like a snail or a worm or caterpillar? I bet you have. And now, good night. It is time to sleep. So we will sleep with our pet Zeep. Today is gone. Today was fun. Tomorrow is another one. Every day from here to there. Funny things are everywhere. Did you like this book? If this was your first time learning or hearing this book, I invite you to go and get it so you can have a copy in your house, because I love looking at the pictures and reading the words, and this is one of our favorite books in our house. So we are finished with our story time today. Look forward to hearing the rest of these Dr. Seuss books at some point, and as well as the rest of the collection that we have to get through. And I hope that today you not only find something in nature and or in your home that you really love doing, or perhaps meditate and do some yoga. I would really like it if you did. It might help to calm your body and to make your mind feel happy. I love all of you, and I miss you, and I cannot wait to see you. I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.